Burger King parent restaurant brands outpacing the competition when it comes to Hispanic representation of U.S. corporate employees. As of 2020, the group made up 30% of restaurant brands' corporate employee base. That's compared to rival McDonald's, which reported Hispanics as representing only 10% of its U.S.-based corporate staff. Joining us now is restaurant brand CEO Jose Sill. Welcome back to the show, Jose. Just curious, is this a conscious effort by you to get ahead on those kind of numbers of Hispanic representation?
Hey, Sarah, thanks for having me. Great to be here. Well, in part, our office is in Miami, so that has an impact as well on Hispanic representation. But it is an important part of how we think about the business and how we think about driving outsized performance long term, and that's having diversity and different perspectives at the table, and having a clear roadmap to bring different views, different backgrounds, different experiences to the table, so we make the best decisions for the business, for our consumers, for our franchisees, and for our team members. And so we are consciously working on an effort to be more diverse as an organization because it makes sense from a business standpoint. We've got a game plan for the company long term, and we're now focusing on executing that plan.
So how do you do that? Give us some specifics. Is it hiring targets? Is it quotas? And how do you make sure that it's more than just hiring and goes on and people go on to be promoted through the organization?
Yeah, it's all about having all of our leaders have what we call a KPI or an MBO, which is making sure that for every open position we have in the company, whether it's an outside recruit for a professional hire or someone coming in from the universities, for the MBA program or for the trainee program, or even someone being promoted, that we consider all candidates and that we have at least 50% of the candidates being considered coming from diverse backgrounds, either gender or minority. And so that ensures that we have the best talent and the most diverse talent available for each position. And we've seen since implementing that as a priority for the business, and by the way, our compensation depends on that as well. We've seen that we've had better candidates and more diverse candidates at the table, and it's helped us make progress on senior management, improving in terms of diverse representation.
Jose, obviously having a process in place is going to, help get toward those goals. I just wonder, in general, hiring across your system, how it is right now, just given labor market tightness, difficulty of finding just workers at every level, and whether that either stands in the way of those goals or just the business objectives that you have.
Yeah, I think it's quite a challenging situation, Mike. As you know, I think it's widely communicated how challenging the labor market is, especially at the restaurant level. We're seeing it as well with our suppliers and distributors, and so there is a lack of availability at this point. But our teams are working closely with the franchisees on the labor front, making sure we've got toolkits available for each of our franchisees, ensuring that they're going out and looking for candidates on a regular basis through all sorts of means. We've actually implemented applications being submitted by text, and we're improving the number of candidates coming in, and we're spending time in the restaurants ensuring that we have a day set aside, at least, if not more, to interview new candidates coming in. And all of that, plus ensuring we have a really good working condition in the restaurants so that we retain the employees that are there. The heart of our business is making sure we have great people in the restaurants alongside our franchisees, serving our guests and making sure we're well staffed and engaged and staying close to retention and reducing turnover and having a really good experience for the team members to ensure we have a good experience for the guests. That's critical for our business, and it's a priority for our franchisees and for us as well.